We are going to study about resource development, resource planning, and land resources. Chapter number 1. Now, resource development. Resource development is contingent upon the knowledge of humans and the development of science and technology. The construction of roads and railways have helped in the development of agriculture and industry. Minerals such as uranium and thorium acquire value due to the development of technology for the generation of atomic power. Economic goals, human knowledge and skills, and technology are the main factors for the development of resources. Resources are essential for the survival of human beings and maintaining the quality of their life. Okay? Resource development resource na nge ma sonjel thene tor tang khan machine thiam na te le science and technology amason a khani na ingat ne le a agriculture le industry na ma sonjel thene tor tang khan motor kong te rail kong siam kha poimo om sia chu agriculture a khan thlai thar te le industry kan til siam chwa te phur ton vel na atan te khan kong roadways kan ti le rail kong railways kan ti kha kha siam kha poimo le ni tin atomic power siam na tana poimo uranium le thorium minerals pahnih kan tiang chi teng te pawh kha i technology tine na tangkop khan atomic power siam na atang khan mang thine tin resource na ma sonjel thene tur tan hian sum le pai te mishing thiam na le fin na kan tiang chi te coal thil kan tiang chi te mo khatiang hawa kha an poimo a mishing ina kan dam ko chwa thena tur tan le quality of life kan maintain thena tur tan khanin resources he kan ma mo le ni. Now resource planning. What is resource planning? Explain the 3 stages involved in resource planning. Yeah. The techniques or skills for the proper utilization of resources in such a way that it leads to sustainable development is known as resource planning. Resource planning kan ti chuan future generation hun lo lakal tur ngai to chunga changkai takale enge lok thak taka resources man dan tur duan akha resource planning ani a. The 3 stages involved in resource planning are identifying and preparing an inventory of the resources within the country through mapping, surveying. Okay. Resources omna internet abik takin mineral resources kanti ang chite map mangte mo survey mangte a omna i highland ti ilan mo lailang akha kha i pakhat na anita a panina chuan evaluating the availability of resource from the technical, institutional and economic point of view of development. Resources lutna technical institution technical atanga clear te economic sumle pai tanga clear te amason a lutna akha i ngai to kha anita a. Number 3 a chuan planning for the systematic use and reuse of resources. Mumal nei taka resources mana man non the ang chi te man non kha stage 3 na choni. Now conservation of mineral resources. Number 1. Recycling or reusing waste matter. Substituting the non-renewable resources with renewable ones. Man non the tur ang chi te pai me lavin mo man non the ang tur te man non dan tur ang te ngai to choa tin chumi ba ka chuan man non theilo te po atangkai na anga tangkai ve tho si man non the renewable danga I thang na to ngai to ang chi te enacting and enforcing strict laws of conservation. Mineral resources kan ti ang chi ho abik takin kami ven him na ko nga kan dan siama I uluk taka ka dana ka I vonzui ka ani boka tin periodic check and assessment of resources hun big leya ing ang zange kan leya tiang chi te char pui mo survey mo ka tiang leyang chi ka I ani boka ni. Now land resources. Land is an important resource on which we build our house to live in. We also use land for our economic and other activities. Ke land ram hi resource puimo takania kan chen turin in saknan ram hi kan momo a tin chuba ka chuan chum le pa ma kan sonzel theina turata ne kong chi sang sang atang kanin ram land kan te hi puimo le ni. A variety of relief features such as mountains, plains, islands, and plateaus are found in India. Along with the varying climate and vegetation, our land features are used for many occupations. Okay. India rama hian ram leilung pian mang chi sang sang kan neya mountains, tang ram kan ting te plains, Paizol te islands, Tharkar kan tiang chi te plateaus, tang songzo kan tiang chi te India rama hian mu tur oma. Chuan chumirwal chuanin climate vegetation kan ti ang chi te sikle sa ram go ang chi te India rama han mu tur oma khata khanin hi izun chi sang sanga kha hi kan nei thina ni. About 43% of the land area is under plains which are used for farming and other related activities. Ke plain area Paizol kan ti hianin 43% o in helai hmuna hian plain area han lo nei le lo nei ya kai noi thilang zong zong kha nei ani thina ni. Mountains cover about 30% of the available land, providing facilities for tourism, forest and wildlife, besides ensuring perennial flow of certain rivers. Ke mountains tangram kan ti hianin 30% o a tangram a hian enge tourist a hi pe mema tourism kan ti ang mun te din in tin ram go te le wildlife te amatin hemi ba ka hianin lui thalai po kang sat venga ro perennial rivers kan ti ang je kha mu tur enge mozat kha ombokani. The remaining 27% of the area is the plateau region consisting of rich reserve of minerals and fossil fuels and extensive forest cover. Abak labang 27% hi tlang sungzo plateaus kan ti hianin a ove thunga helai muna hian minerals le fossil fuels te le chhuani in ramgo in aram enge moza ta kha akhu bokani. Now utilization of land. The land use in any country largely depends upon the physical and social factors and also upon the level of technology. Okay. Ram leilung kan manda na hi aram leilung pian mang le amit cheng te suk the ka zerte le technology amazon na zerte khanin enge adang lamin a in khat thui le ni chu. Land appears to be limited, but actually it is not so. It is a limited resource. It requires judicious utilization. Okay. We have two categories of land use, rural land use and urban land use. Alandan me ya chuanin hei tia kan han ngai dana chuan land resources kan ti hi unlimited resources angin na ngai theya mai ro chu ani na taka chuanin limited resources ni chu wang chuan kan man dan tur po hi uluk takin fing takin kan duang turani mo limited resources ani wang kan. Land use category pahnia thani a chungte chu rural land use le urban land use ani. Now rural land use. Rural land use largely depends upon the soil fertility because soil is most vital for the survival and economic well-being of man. Under the rural land use, farmlands are developed by removing forests and natural grassland. Irrigation channels are also developed, but no efforts are made to save the existing prime land from degradation. Okay. So ito ang kanin land use hi category panian chengan ti to ka rural land use le urban land use ha. Rural land use ha hianin ram akha soil fertility le chatna akhan ingat na sa a chan chu thingtlang a chuan an ezonable ber chu lo nei ani wang khanin le chatna akhan ingat na sa a le chat lawaka kaka antan khana poimu em ani tin thingtlang a chuan rural land use anga kha chuanin farmland kan tiang chia kha an kalpuina se em bokani. Now urban land use. Urban land use is largely under buildings and factories, but the injudicious use of urban and suburban land has deteriorated the quality of life and has become a threat to the whole social and economic system. Okay. Urban land is not only meant for settlement but also for human comfort and quality of life. Okay. Urban land use hi a hianin ram an man tam na pera chu building mo chena tur in katiang sangna atan le factories til siam chwana din na atang khanin an mang na sa a tin urban land use hianin e urban land use kan ti hianin settlements kan be in sak ngor ba ka khanin e bishinga kan nun khonom theina turat tan te quality of life and maintain theina turat tan athil poimo park siam ang chi te green belt siam ang chi kang song song kha e a hwan vek ani. Now land use pattern in India. The various categories under land use pattern in India are: number 1, dead zone area. It is the actual area which is under cultivation. 46% of the total area comes under this category. Okay. This percentage of our dead zone area is quite high as compared to some other countries like Canada, where the dead zone area is only 5%. In China, it is 11%, in Japan, 13%, and in USA, 20%. Okay. Net zone area, kanti chuan. Oh, masa in land use pattern. Ahi category sang sangan shena pakhat na chuan net zone area ti a. Net zone area omzia chu thlai chin amun. Chin chia chia kha net zone area ni a. India rama hianin thlai chin amun zau zong kan nei hi 46% ani. Ramdang heng Canada kan ti te China te Japan te USA te ne na kai ken pe chuan India ram hian thlai chin amun kan nei zau fal hle ani. Now number 2, fallow land. Fallow land is the marginal land which is not cultivated every year. This land is left uncultivated for one season or for a year or so. Okay. In fact, this is cultivable land but left uncultivated for some period, so as to regain fertility because continuous growth of crops make it fertile. Okay. India has 8% of our land under this category. Fallow land kan ti poi thlai chin mun chu nia ambai ro chu thlai khan chin ngar chuan mun pakhata thlai khan chin ngar chuan lei khan chia thun nei china chu wangin lei ti thatle na tang khan kum khat emo agriculture season khat emo kha thlai ching lo khan an all chini. Chuan India ram hian fallow land kan nei zau zong hi 8% ani. Now cultivable waste. It is that area which is of course suitable for cultivation, but it is not being used due to one reasons or the other. 5% of the total area belongs to this category. Cultivable waste kan ti hi chu thlai chin na hmun ma chuan thlai chin na hmun tan an mang thina amai ro chu le chiat wang emo chan dang wanga thlai chin na hmun tan man tlak to lo kha cultivable waste an ti chu ni a. India ramina cultivable waste kan nei zau zong hi 5% ani. Now, land under pastures. India has a very large number of livestock, but area under pasture is very low. 5% of the total area belongs to this category. The percentage of pasture land is much higher in USA and China. Okay. Pasture kan ti chuanin nim phul nim om na mun kha mo katiang kha India ram ma hianin ran vul kan war ema amai ro chu pasar katiang a phul mun kan tiang chi kha kan nei tlem hle ni. India ramina pasar area kan nei zau zong hi 5%. Chawani. Area under forest. The forest land in India is limited. Only 22% of the total area is under forest. As per scientific norms, 33% of our area should be under forest. Ramgo India mahanin kan nei zau zong hi 22% ni a ni nataka chuanin 33% azau ramgo hi kan nei ni. Now land not available for cultivation. This land is largely under non-agricultural uses, or we may say that it is a built-up area. This is the area under settlements of towns and villages, roads and railways, factories and recreational centers. 14% of the total area is under this category. Okay. Land not available for cultivation. Nge lo na ina ata na man nilaw abik takin nge town area chuan thai chin na mun nilaw building sakna ang chi te park siam na mun ang chi te khatia ang kha thai chin na mun nilaw kha land not available for cultivation noyami then ni a factories kan tiang chi te more recreational centers kan tiang chi te roads railways kang zong zong kha India ramina kan ne zau zong hi 14% ne land degradation and conservation. Land degradation refers to a temporary or permanent decline in the productivity of land, a loss of biodiversity in the region, and a reduction in the utility of the land. Land degradation omzia chu lei ti chiat na bo lei tlak lei that na tlak niam na kha land degradation kan ti chu ni ta ni land degradation tir tu hi thil chi sang oma loss of vegetation occurs due to deforestation, unsystematic use of fertilizer and pesticide, shifting cultivation, improper crop rotation, encroachment into forest land, forest fire and overgrazing. Other important factors that cause land degradation are unsustainable fuel wood and fodder extraction, inadequate soil conservation measures, extension of cultivation to lands of low potential, improper management of irrigation system, and extraction of groundwater in excess of the reservoir capacity. Okay. Lei ti chian na bo lei kalral na hi kong ti sang sang om kan ti to ka deforestation awang te tin fertilizer lo nei tu ten kan thlai thar te lo that le zwal thein atur ta na chemical fertilizer kan man dik lo wang te pesticide kan man dik lo wang te tin shifting cultivation kan lo nei na mon akum tin a kan son thina wang te thlai kan chin thlak thleng dan dik lo wang te mo ramgo ti chereu te ramgo ti kan le ran kan do na mon kan tlat ti rawang te hanin lei kalral na te athleng chin tin chumi ba ka chuan ramgo tangin thing tu atur kan la ka wang te ran cho tur kan lak thina wang te wo itin irrigation system diklo wang te wo katiang awang khanin ramgo ram ti chia ta land degradation lei ti chia na ka athleng chin ne. Now soil resources. Soil, an important natural resource, is primarily composed of organic and mineral matter and covers the topmost and dynamic layers of the surface of the earth. It supports the growth of all kinds of vegetation. Soil is formed by the withering and decaying of rock through physical, chemical, and biological processes over a period of time. Soil comprises minerals such as silica, phosphorus, clay, and organic matter including dead organisms, decayed leaves, bacteria, and earthworms. Okay. Formation of soil and soil profile. If we make a deep cut or dig a trench into the soil, we shall see various layers known as horizons. The horizons together are known as the soil profiles. Enge lei kan han cheka kan han enge khurte kan han lai khanin lekha alo in thuat hi layer sangte te khan oma chen chu rong chi thang thang ten om thin ta ni kha ka horizons and the horizons kha in thoa om khan soil profile in tani. Horizon A comprises the uppermost layer of the soil profile and contains soluble minerals which are essential for the growth of plants. It also contains decayed organic material or humus. Horizon A hi lei chunglang ber kan ti khani a in textbook page 98 akhanin a typical soil profile figure 1.3 akhanin hunga kata akhanin lo uma in lo enanga in lo study nga uluk tevin horizon a kha kan sai tong khan le chunglang ber thlai chin atan akan man khani a kha kha nge lung ke noi tang in siam kan ti ang ti te thil thi troi te mo nim troi atanga in siam khan tlang tuine. Horizon B is a more compact layer consisting of weather rock materials such as sand, silt, and clay. Horizon B hi chu Horizon B a hian le kha amuk thato a sand, silt, le clay atanga nge in siam khate ang kha ani tlang pui to a. Horizon C is compact and hard, comprising weather rock material. It is not affected by biological process of soil formation. Horizon C hi achanga amuk thaem emboka tin weather rock materials kan tiang chi kha a comprise boka tin biological processes kami soil in siam na atana biological processes khan affect ve to lo om ja chu kan sei to ang khan thil thi troi kan tiang chi te nim troi katiang atanga in siam kha ani ve to lo tin ani chu. Horizon D consists of parent rock material which is largely unweathered and imparts each color to the soil. Horizon D kha nge le in thoatip chinga anwai berani a weathering rocks kan tiang chi khani to lo boka chuan khalai muna chang khanin soil color tur kha soil rong tur kha mo ka kha aron in siam thin ani.